What's good? This for my Cappies. What's happening? What's happening? What it is? What it do? Listen, this is for the month of March. Capricorn, what's the energy for you? What y'all need to know? What's popping? I saw that you all were divinely guided. What's going on? Okay. Okay, let's see. Capricorns, what's good for the month of March? Oh, snap. You trying to retaliate? You trying to do revenge? Um, there is love and hate, and they're saying there's a thin line between it. So this could be somebody that you really, really like, um, is in a connection with, maybe had an intimate experience with. And intimate don't necessarily have to be physical. It could just be with the intent, like, of words, right? I was just thinking, sometimes we can talk to someone and we can just create a whole scenario in our head with about somebody. This is somebody that could be trying to seduce you this month, like some temptation, some obsession, right? Somebody could be trying to lure you to them, right? Maybe somebody see you as someone with a lot of sex appeal. You all are the devil, right? In the zodiac sign, like, I'm sorry, in terms of tarot. But there is love and there is hate. So it's definitely somebody you got mixed feelings with. Maybe you coming out of an obsession with someone. Maybe, you were confused about someone, but maybe now going into the month of March, you got more clarity, right? If not, you will. Okay. And I see that there is a payback. What's up with that? Let's get into it. All right, then. What's popping for my beautiful Capricorns? Hanging on, can't let go. Okay, obsession. We talked about that. Last card, please. This one to come up, but we're gonna have that as a bonus. Okay, that one's flip over. Okay, let's get at it. Let's get at it. So a lot of seasons, like a lot of like time cards, because we got the holidays. Now this could be the holidays that just passed or the holidays coming up, but this look like Christmas, right? So this could have happened around Christmas. So they're saying that if there was a situation that you were in where somebody wanted to retaliate and or any other situation that you were in, Cappies, they want you to give it some grace, give it time. Sometimes when you are in the thick of something, it's not best to react at that moment. Sometimes you got to pull back and things will just work themselves out, right? And this is what this is telling me. Maybe you're trying to decide, should you stay in the situation, should you hang on? Or maybe you feel like you kind of bonded to something that you can't let go. But if you just pull back your emotions, right, and just look at a situation for what it truly is, or maybe don't even look at it, just focus on something else. And I know you're like, Lena, you telling me to avoid something? No, I'm telling you to allow things to, like, when you're making some beans or some gumbo, you put everything together, but you got to let it mellow out so you can really taste it, right? That's what this is, so that you will know whether you need to take the reins or not, right? So you taking back really your control. Maybe I'm getting that you are so used to doing everything, right? You're used to being in control, whereas the other person just benefited from you doing it all, right? And they're just saying that just have some compassion with it. Some people are just like that. Some people don't know how to deal with problems or deal with issues, and they just sit back and just be in cruise control. But I'm starting to see you're going to have some changes between the holidays and the fall. The fall starts, what, the middle of September? You're going to start seeing some things, possibly even summer, right? You're the only sign that got this so far. So summer, fall, and maybe about holidays, things are going to start unfolding for you, right? You may even cater to yourself a little more this month, and or you might meet someone who caters to you. Okay, somebody like breakfast in bed. I see you maybe going to an Airbnb with the French press, having going to a hotel, so you could be traveling also for this month. Let me see what else is popping for my beautiful Capricorns. All right, I got some changes, but definitely it's like taking back control, but having grace to allow things to just happen and being all right with it. This is for Capricorn spirit. Show me what they need to know for the month of March. Okay. All right. Right. So there's some toxicity. I do see you being happy. Like you could have the Midas touch. I feel like you feel complete. But this month, great things are happening for you. So anything that you have put out there in terms of wanting to do, the overall energy is giving you butterflies, right? You're transformed. It's almost like, so you got some changes coming in. It could be with a job, a getaway, like I said, going on vacation, being catered to. So I do see you going on vacation somewhere where you have to go over bridges. I'm seeing someplace like out in the West Coast, like Arizona, something very deserty, something like the frontier. So going out towards the West Coast. Um, be careful. Remember, I was saying, and maybe this is where the compassion and grace come from. If somebody is coming to you that's kind of loud, with very obnoxious, rude energy, they can't hear from your stance. Be careful because I'm seeing that type of energy that is coming to you this coming March, where you got some people that's kind of toxic. They want to keep you in a low space. As you're growing and evolving and changing, some people like you where you used to be. And I see that. I see some unhealthy attachments. Remember, I said you're trying to decide, do you stay? Because it's almost like you feel like you can't let go, right? Toxicity. Um, and this is what this is saying. I didn't see this until then. It's like dismiss it. Like don't feed anything that's toxic. Don't feed it any energy, right? They want you. Okay. What my girl Michelle Obama say, when they go high, we go low. But if you would like and deal with the philosophy of Cardi B, if they go low, we go to hell with them. We go to the lava. I don't know which road or line you want, but I'm gonna say like Michelle Obama, just ignore it. You got big stuff. I want to say sugar honey iced tea that's popping for you this month. You got good things, and you got people who don't like that you flying high. You got people who don't like this new image of you. You got people who like to see you dirty and ashy, asking them for help, borrowing money or whatever you were doing, or breadcrumbing you. You want to see them, and they like, maybe this weekend. You know how people do. Right. So I'm just telling you, look the other way. Don't feed off into it. Just let that sugar honey iced tea go. One more card for the road. Just for my cappies. What they need to know. Thank you, Spirit. It says trap. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. Exactly. But it don't have to be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a group. It could be anything. Anything that make you feel like you in a low place and you're not vibing at your highest frequency. Let that go. That's essentially what I'm saying. Okay? All right. But you got some beautiful things that's happening, and it looked like you got some pivotal changes come this summer, autumn, and in the holidays. But you take a control back. Peace.